Greeting. Basic welcome, everyone. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most essential parts of conversation greetings. Knowing how to greet someone politely and appropriately is an important skill, especially in English speaking environments. There are many ways to greet someone, but in this lesson, we'll focus on the most common and practical ways. I'll guide you through the key phrases and we'll practice them together. 1. Greeting someone for the first time. When you meet someone for the first time, it's polite to introduce yourself. Here's a basic example. Hi, my name is Steve. It's nice to meet you. This is a friendly and informal way to greet someone. Notice the use of hi, which is slightly more casual than hello, but still appropriate in most situations. The second sentence, it's nice to meet you, is a polite way of expressing that you're happy to meet the person. Now, let's look at how you can respond. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Jack. Here, you can see a similar structure. Instead of nice, we've used pleasure, which sounds a bit more formal and polite. Both are perfectly fine to use. Let's practice that. Try introducing yourself to the person next to you. You can use your own name or a practice name. 2. Asking about occupation. After greeting someone, it's natural to ask more about them. One common question is, what do you do for a living? This is a polite way to ask someone about their job or profession. It's a common question, especially in professional settings, and it helps to get to know the other person. Here are some example responses. I work at a restaurant. I work at a bank. I work in a software company. I'm a dentist. Notice that you can either mention the place you work, I work at a bank, or state your profession directly, I'm a dentist. Both forms are acceptable, depending on the situation. Let's practice. Turn to the person next to you and ask, what do you do for a living? Then, respond with one of the example sentences, or if you prefer, say what your real job is. 3. Asking for someone's name. Usually, when you first meet someone, both people will introduce themselves without needing to be asked. However, sometimes the other person might forget to introduce themselves. In that case, you can politely ask, what is your name? This is a very straightforward and polite way to ask. You can also use other variations like, may I ask your name? Could you tell me your name? These are slightly more formal, but are often used in polite conversation. 4. Clarifying someone's name. Sometimes when you meet someone, you might not hear their name clearly. This is very common, especially in noisy environments or when you're meeting many new people at once. If you need someone to repeat their name, it's important to ask politely. Here are a few ways to do that. What was that again? Excuse me? Pardon me? All three of these options are polite ways to ask someone to repeat their name. The phrase "excuse me" can be used in many situations, but here it works perfectly if you missed part of what they said. 5. Ending the conversation politely. Once you've greeted someone and had a short conversation, you might want to wrap it up politely. Here are a few ways you can end a conversation. It was great talking to you. I hope we can chat again soon. I've got to go now, but it was lovely meeting you. Let's stay in touch. Have a great day. These phrases show that you appreciated the conversation and are leaving on friendly terms.